Good afternoon and welcome to this video. Today I'm looking at Nvidia. I currently have the daily time frame up. We've got a few things to get through, so I want to keep it precise and to the point. So on screen right now, you can see these white lines saying single print. I have got those single prints from using the TPO chart, and I've marked them very clearly, as you can see. We have one above us at $191, and the next one down is $128. So I have used a fib pull from this high in the start of this year, from January 2025 to April, which was the low $86. And we've basically captured that high to the dollar at $194. You can see the reaction off of that level. Okay, so for starters, I do see something from this because we have our single prints down here at $128, $114. We also have, when we use the anchored VWAP off of that April low, we have our anchored VWAP coming in at 148. So I'm just going to pause for now right there. And we have this single print up here at 191. So I wouldn't be surprised to see potentially we are opening the pre-market up at 184. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, perhaps a retest of this level. Okay. We might just get a reaction straight off of that single print, for example, and to the downside and sort of push back. And that's kind of what I would like to see for this plan to sort of like play out. So get that rejection, come back up, and start putting in a bit of a shift in market structure. Because right now, yeah, sure, this is still bullish, okay, but what this does actually, it gives you the opportunity to take a short position with a really easy invalidation right above that high, okay. And secondly, you can sit on your hands and play the patience game, set your levels for down here, your alerts, and yeah, again, we're going to get a reaction from here. But I think when you just look at this is the way this is shot up so fast. I think it I say it makes a lot of sense. Technically, I think it makes a lot of sense to come back into this zone where this 0.5 is, down into these single prints. And if we did do something like this, for example, over time, of course, and then we do come into this level, it really provides us with kind of like a solid perspective on, you'd look at that and that like makes sense. So when we add something to it, like for example, just something simple like a parallel channel, and we just take that channel from, say, this is what's that, June 24, up to that high like this, and then we come down to try and put it all together. You can see here, middle of the channel, okay, come through, bottom of the channel, mid channel, top of the channel, come into that mid zone. So this is basically where this anchored VWAP will find its way up. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. This would be perfect if we'd done that full rotation down to the bottom of the channel to fill these single prints. And therefore, this is my idea looking ahead with Nvidia. So I've seen a couple of news announcements up in the left-hand corner of my trading view, usually with a bullish headline. So yeah, whether that's the bait to get people over bullish trapped remains to be seen, or whether I'm sort of right in how wrong I was, after the fact. But either so, it's not about being wrong or right. This is just one possible idea. When we look forward at the asset and at the technicals. So, the single prints do give us a little bit of a clue as to where we had unfinished business. And therefore, we're going to gravitate to those levels at some point or another to conclude those inefficiencies. So on that basis, this is the idea for Nvidia. If you like the video, please support it with like a thumbs up. And if you do have any questions, please leave them in the field below. Happy to answer any questions you have. Safe trading, and speak to you again very soon. Thank you.